Hi everyone, I hope you guys are keeping well. I wanted to talk to you guys about credit score in this video. So for those of you that don't know credit score or don't understand credit score, I hope what I share today helps you in terms of understanding credit score. So in terms of credit score, so there are two main agencies, there's Equifax and there's TransUnion, and essentially anytime you take on debt, so with a credit card, with a mortgage, with a line of credit, with a car loan, even with your phone bill, all these companies send that information to Equifax or TransUnion, and then they sum up all the data and they spit out a number that says how good you are at essentially paying back debt. But there's a little bit more to it. So take a look at the screen. These are the 5 factors that affect your credit score. So number 1 is your ability to pay back debt. That's 35%. When you take on debt, what is your ability? Do you pay it back on time? Anytime, if you miss a payment past the 30-day mark or 60-day mark, it negatively affects your score. The second thing is actually utilization, credit utilization. That accounts for 30%. So what credit utilization is if you have a line of credit and your limit is 100,000 and the debt you've taken out is actually 100,000, you've kind of maxed out at your limit. So it's taking a look at what your limits are, what your outstanding balances are, and how maxed out are you. That's the number. Number 3 is the length of time you've had to essentially show that you've had credit and you had the ability to pay back credit. And the other, I think 10% is credit mix. So that is, do you have different types of debt? Do you have, let's say, a credit card and a line of credit? They like to see that with different types of debt, you're able to pay it back. It's specifically revolving debt and installment debt, but for this video, I'm not gonna get into it. And the last thing is new credit. All new credit is essentially saying, hey, when you asked to take on new debt, are you also asking other places and are you also taking on a lot of other debt? And if you are, it kind of negatively affects your score. It's only 10%, nothing to worry about. In relation to mortgages, it's good to have at least, I would say, at least a 680 credit score. And some banks are super hard. If you have a credit score below 680, they will not even look at you. Even if you could be making $400,000. If you have a credit score below what their policy is, you are not getting a mortgage with them. So these are some of the things. Some of the things I've learned of as being a mortgage broker. So sometimes people will sell you certain credit cards and you could just forget about it. For example, let's say a credit card, I don't know, there's so many credit cards out there. But if you take on a credit card because they had these amazing perks, but for whatever reason you forgot about it, you forget to make a payment, that negatively affects your credit score. For newcomers, for students, start building your credit. So take on a credit card and ensure that you have automatic payments. So whenever that bill is due, it's automatically being withdrawn from your account. I hope these little things help you, and I hope you're better equipped in terms of credit. Take care, everybody.